Because we're all flying right now. Promise you. We're flying because nobody's dragging us down. No one's pulling us down. So we are light enough to fly. Woo! I wish I was good enough at editing that I could actually lift myself off the ground right now.
For like you give me love. For like you give me love. Give me love.
Adefolake here, back again with another video for you guys. Hi guys, Adefolake here, back again with another video for you guys. And I'm about to teach you how not to give a flying fuck. So before I start, I just have a few questions I want to run by with you. Should you care about anybody else's opinion but your own? The people whose opinions that you're caring about and putting above yours, who are they? What do they mean to you? So in the society we live in, we tend to fall victim of, what will they say? That's from my parents at home. The generation really seems to give a shit about what they thinks. Nobody is yet to clarify who they is. DJ Khaled, who is they? So this may, actually no, this will highly affect the way you live your life and may prevent you from living your life the way you want to live it. Therefore, prevent you from living your life to the fullest. So if you're one of these people and you really want to stop being a prisoner of what will they say, I've got some tips that will help you just get out of your head. Live the way you want to live. Do the things you want to do and just be you. Tip 1. Be true to yourself. If you have confidence that you are living in your truth, you're comfortable in your own skin, you've eliminated self-doubt, so people's opinions on you would be a lot easier to ignore. Confident in what you're doing, what you're going to do, people's comments should just go whoosh, over your head. Let them talk. Not everyone is that smart, and they may not get it right away, but trust me, you keep going, one day they will. And here comes a quote. First, they'll ask you, what are you doing? Then they will ask, how did you do that? Your how did you do that is coming soon. You have to always remember that God cannot give everybody the same vision. So not everybody is gonna understand you and the moves that you're making. Do not feel under pressure to defend yourself to anyone or to overly explain yourself. Just keep doing you. Number 2, it's really important to remember that the negative comments that people make are not about you, but they're about themselves. These days, it is so super easy to spread hate because of the anonymity of the internet. You know, being an online troll is like some people's full-time job. You need to see things more clearly and know that people that go out of their way to make shitty comments online or even in real life must be living very crappy lives. Therefore, hateful comments shouldn't bother you so much because it's a reflection on the commenter and not you. Someone's being negative towards me or being hateful towards me, I start to see that person differently and not myself. What they're saying, well, it's not admissible in my courts. I mean, your life must be pretty pathetic if you have nothing else to do but to tear others down. Don't take that unwelcoming opinion to heart. Take pity on them. Take pity on a person that chooses to spend their limited time on earth being vile to someone they don't even know or barely even know. Pretty sad, huh? So with this mentality, how on earth can you really give a flying fuck? I have to bleep it because of YouTube rules and regulations. Don't play yourself or if you care about such person's opinion. Please, don't play yourself. I fully get that it's so much easier said than done to just say, be confident in everything you do, be confident, be sure of yourself, only care about your own opinion. So obviously, you need to have 1, 2 or 3 people that you can go to. But keep it limited. Everyone should have at least one person in their life that they can go to and they can trust and that also wants the best for them. That understands your vision and where you want your life to go, and a smart person. All these 3 things need to be in that person. One cannot work without the other. Have your best interest at heart, needs to understand your vision and where you want to go, and needs to be smart. All these 3 things need to work hand in hand. For example, somebody can want the best for you but not fully understand your vision or where you want to go in life. That person cannot give you constructive criticism. That person cannot advise you because you're not on the same page. Even if they want the best for you, their best for you may not be the same as your own best for you. So you need, those 2 things need to align. Appreciate the love, but say thanks to their opinion because it's not going to help you in the long run. Long run. Or for example, somebody wants the best for you, they understand your vision, but generally is just not a smart person. I think that goes without saying. You're going to be having to say thanks to those opinions also. I appreciate your opinion, but I'm just going to have to thanks. When all of those three things are in place, most of the things, not all, but most of the things that person said would be helpful. And once they're on board, all other opinions shouldn't matter anymore. 4, something you need to remember, you only get one life. No do-overs. Sad would it be in your deathbed when you're just thinking about all the things you could have done if you didn't care so much about what other people think. I mean, I'm sure at that point those people would be so irrelevant, right? Irrelevant now as well. You need to remember that. At this point, just like when you're on your deathbed with regrets, those people are irrelevant. So if they're not your chosen ones, please allow their opinions to just go unnoticed. At the end of the day, all our stories end the same. Death. Whoa, that got dark. 5, every time you want to make a life decision, weigh the pros and cons and think about it thoroughly. This goes back to my first point about, being sure of yourself. If you're sure, you won't be easily discouraged. It's really about your mental state. If you change that, you really will soar. You will fly high. This is the 3rd time I'm doing this because we're all flying right now. I promise you. We're flying because nobody's dragging us down. No one's pulling us down. So we are light enough to fly. Woo! I wish I was good enough at editing that I could actually lift myself off the ground right now. And I'm not just talking, I'm speaking from experience here. There was times in my life where I walk into a room full of people and I wonder if they like me. But now, I walk into a room full of people and I wonder if I like them. My opinion is the only opinion that truly matters to me. And yours should be the only one that matters to you. Spread love, share encouragement, and remember, God has given you a unique vision. Don't expect everybody to understand or co-sign with it. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and don't be stingy. Share it with your family and friends because they might just enjoy it as well. Till next time, Adifalake.